So I'm going to destroy your limiting beliefs and all your mental pain and issues related to trading that's holding you back. And this is for those who are actually following their plan. If you're not following your plan, then sorry, I can't help you, because this is for people who have reached the level where they follow their plan. Those who are actually ready for what I'm about to say. If you're not at that point, please click off the video. So, you're following your plan. That's good. But you still feel two emotions. One, FOMO. Once you see something that basically gives you a setup, but you have to wait for an entry, for example, to get a good risk reward, you feel this FOMO and you still want to press the button and get in. And all the days where you don't have a trade and you feel this impatience and you feel like this is really boring, I can't wait anymore, I'm so tired, and you're getting angry. So, how can we do something about this? First of all, you have to shift your identity. You're not just a trader. That's not everything you are. If you feel like trading is more than 50% of your identity, then you've lost. Because trading should only be one of your income sources. You should, if you're into trading, you should actually start another business. It doesn't matter what it is, but at least try. You have to try to do something else. You have to try to start another business. And I thought like this as well. The thought that if trading doesn't work, then suddenly I'm nothing. I can't get rich. I can't achieve the goals I wanted to, the freedom I want. I'm just not going to make it. And I know a lot of you are thinking the same way because you have this limiting belief. But that's something you need to destroy right now. You have to try to start another business. This week, sit down and find out something that you could do to create a diversified income source. Because the richest people in the world, they aren't just trading. They have other businesses. They do something else. They would actually laugh at us for just trading. They would be like, that's just like a normal job, right? Like you have to get up, look at the charts, and you have to actually make money from doing something. Like they would just laugh at us. The goal in trading should be to acquire capital so you can invest into other assets, into other businesses, to the point where you don't need the market anymore. You obviously you want to make money from the markets in 5 to 10 years, but you don't need to. That's the difference. Because this is just a short-term opportunity, the same way in history. If you study history, we had a lot of opportunities in history that didn't last forever. Those who could capitalized on it, and then eventually gone. Wasn't the same hype anymore. But people think that they're going to be trading the rest of their life. That's not necessarily going to happen. Prop firms could collapse tomorrow. Geopolitical issues or other stuff could make the stock market really difficult to trade. And again, if you're smart, you have other businesses as well. And that's actually when you learn to trust yourself, because it's just like a bird that's sitting on a tree. If what it's sitting on would collapse, it doesn't care because you can just fly away. But as traders, if you're just relying on the market and it wouldn't work, game over. That's why you feel this fear. But if you rely on yourself, which is actually the best investment you could make, then you wouldn't care that much. You could just focus on another business. And I know that when we go into trading, we don't have the mindset that we can start a business, most of us. But once you go through trading and you realize what's possible and how you can develop yourself and your mind, then you almost want to start a business because your identity shifts. You like the pain, you like the pressure, and you like to develop yourself. And you can't just be a normal person anymore the same way you were before trading, because you see how much development and mental focus it takes, and you see that other stuff is just like you're doing it on autopilot. You're not developing yourself, and you're not expanding yourself in any shape or form. But by doing this, you like the journey, you like the person you're becoming, and you realize that if you can make it in trading, which is one of the most difficult businesses in the world, then you certainly can make it in other businesses as well. So please stop having this limited belief that you can't do it and just start. Like this video in itself, I wasn't even sure how I was going to express myself, but I'm just doing it and I'm just uploading it and on to the next. I don't care if it doesn't get that many views. The same way you shouldn't care about what the market does this week. You should just be unstoppable. If the market gives you payout, nice. If not, then please just focus on something else. Develop something else, develop a business, and be the kind of person that eventually can go into the market and you don't even care. The market could give you this close to an entry, but you don't care. And then it goes straight up and you're like, why? Like, this is so meaningless. Why am I even caring? Like, this is so low vibrational level to care about, that you see how the market is designed. It's so low level to care about all this stuff, like, oh, but I missed the entry, I didn't make these profits. That you actually zoom out and you see this for what it is and you're like, wow, like, I can't even care about it. It's so stupid. I can't even care about stuff like this. They do this on purpose as well, to just make you frustrated, so you can't give your energy to this market in that way. You just have to put a limit order where you back tested. If it goes there, cool. If not, I have other things to do with my life. I'm not here to just look at a chart. And for those of us who will make it and who will start other businesses as well, I'll see you